Indian government is planning to ask DTH operators to install chips in the new set-top boxes to monitor TV viewing habits. India's telecom sector regulator TRAI is all set to implement the proposal, but TRAI has also asked INB Ministry to send a separate formal reference on the issue. The Information and Broadcasting Ministry is planning to collect data about channels watched and the duration with the help of chips which will be installed on the TV set-top boxes. On the issue, WION spoke to the TRAI chairman Arish Sharma. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
We had asked the ministry to send us, in case they want to sort of go ahead with any proposal, they may make a reference to us. So TRAI's role, as you know, is of three types. Number one, we issue recommendations to the government either suo moto or on the request of the government. That's number one. Number two is essentially we regulate tariffs, quality of service and interconnection in the telecom space. So that's the second part. So that's how it is. So the suo moto recommendation we have not given. The government has thus far not asked for any recommendations on that space.
So on that thing, there's no communication so far, which is...
No, we have made a communication saying that, in case you want our advice, kindly refer that matter.
On this issue, I'm joined by my colleague Sumit Chaturvedi. Sumit, tell me, what has prompted the government to go forward with this decision? What's the reason behind it?
Well, that's a different, Kartika. It's still not clear what is the reason behind this, though there could be a number of reasons that that the government wants to analyze what is going on in news industry, or they want to analyze what is taking with the people. But this move, clearly, when it was actually the news came out last week, it raised some kind of questions over the intentions of the government. But so far, government has not confirmed it. But TRAI, we spoke to the chairman, and he said that he is now moving ahead with the proposal on, and suo moto taking cognizance. He has actually asked government whether they would like TRAI to fulfill this responsibility, and if yes, they should send a formal reference for this. Having said that, there are many questions that are unanswered in this whole exercise. First, this will be applicable for the new set-top boxes. So what happens to the old set-top boxes? There are mostly the people who are watching television channels, they have already subscribed to set-top boxes. So what happens to the old set-top boxes? Second, this technology is prevalent in many countries across the world, but users are paid because the users are paid because the data is collected. Third, again, it brings us back to the same debate. Who owns the data? So if I am watching the channel and if my viewership data is being obtained by certain set-top box company, why is it being sold and why is it being sold to third party? So there are a lot of issues that have to be sorted out before this can see the light of the day. This proposal can see the light of the day. Well, this actually happens in many countries across the world, but there it happens in a different format. First, the viewers are paid. Second, viewers are taken as a sample size, not as all the people across the board. So here in India, that's to be seen how this will be implemented. That's a big question.
Thank you, Sumit. Thank you for this update. My colleague Sumit telling us about this new process which is in place. But ultimately, the bottom line is that it's all about data, because viewing habit will be about new data which the government will have in terms of what people watch, when and how much of time is spent on that. It ultimately means that government will also have an idea about the way advertising money is being spent on social media and mainstream media.